everyone. Welcome to Centro. I'm Yadira Nova Salcedo. Happy to have you with us. Project Citizenship is a campaign that was started in 2011 in an effort to get more legal residents to become U.S. citizens so they can participate in the electoral process. To talk to us about this campaign and an event they're having on Saturday, September 23rd at the Reggie Lewis Track Center in Boston, with us this morning is Project Citizenship's Executive Director, Veronica Serrato, and Program Director, Melanie Torres. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning, thank you for having us.
You guys are very excited. Next week is the big day.
Yes.
Next Saturday.
That's correct.
The 23rd. Tell us a little bit, Veronica, first of all, about Project Citizenship. What is that all about?
So there are about 48,000 eligible permanent residents in Boston alone who could become citizens and haven't. Only about 10% of people who are eligible apply each year. Why? Because of all the obstacles.
Why? You looked at me and you said, okay, that's my next question.
Exactly.
Why are they not doing it?
Well, it's a $725 filing fee, which is extremely expensive. People have to learn to read, write, and speak English, with a few exceptions. There's a test, there's a written test, there's a reading test, there's an exam, and there's an interview, and it takes about 6 months. So it's a very bureaucratic process.
Yes.
And people need to be encouraged.
I was just about to say, Veronica, just listening to you, it sounds like a very complex process.
It can be.
So is that why you're there to say
Exactly.
It can be, but it's not, because that's why we're here?
Exactly. So we try to remove the barriers and reduce the obstacles. We can review criminal records and make sure there's no risk to the person in applying for citizenship. There's a lot of anxiety right now among the immigrant communities,
yes,
and we want to reassure people that if they have a permanent residency, they should call us, and we can answer their questions and screen them and make sure that it's safe for them to apply.
You mentioned the criminal record, and I guess there are people who probably apply and then they find out, oh, I did have a record. Is that why you guys screen them?
Exactly.
Okay.
So there are a lot of pitfalls for the unknowing, and so one of the questions on the exam, the interview questions is, have you ever not filed a tax return? And that question seems very odd, and it has a lot of risks if you answer it the wrong way. They ask about your criminal record, they ask about whether you've ever voted or registered to vote, things like that, and you have to give the government a lot of information. So it's good to get good legal advice in advance.
So Melanie, you are basically coordinating this event. It's going to be next Saturday, right? At 10 a.m. So what's going to be happening?
So on September 23rd, we're going to be at the Reggie Lewis Center. This is our 4th annual Citizenship Day in Boston event. We do this in partnership with the Mayor's Office for Immigrant Advancement, as well as our pro bono sponsor, Goodman Proctor, which is a law firm, one of the biggest law firms in Boston, and Eastern Bank. So this is our 4th year doing this event. We're expecting over 400 clients to apply on that day with the assistance of 300 trained volunteers.
But it's amazing, I mean, to learn the amount of people that haven't been, doing it. But then you mentioned 400. This is a big number, I would say, right?
It's a significant number for
I think it's the biggest, it's the biggest citizenship event that we know of in Boston.
Okay, so you've been doing this for 4 years. What do you expect? How successful have you guys been in the past 4 years?
That's a great question. So we've proven that we have a 95% success rate.
Wow.
For
95.
clients who go through us, can have a 95% success rate. Nationally, it's about 86%. And we're taking the hardest cases. 75% of our clients are getting a fee waiver because they're living under the poverty guidelines. They're getting Mass Health, they're getting food stamps, which allows them to not have to pay the fee. But that's our community. Those are our clients.
So good, though, that you mentioned that. So there are some people out there that do not have to pay this fee. So talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so for example, if you're receiving Mass Health, certain forms of Mass Health, food stamps, Section 8 housing, WIC, there's plenty of public benefits that would qualify you to apply for free. The government will waive the filing fee. Our services are free no matter what. But there's certain people that qualify based on their income, and the government will waive that fee, and a lot of people don't know that. So we help fill out those forms as well.
So it's next Saturday, 10 a.m. What should they be bringing? I know there's like a little list that they should be bringing, right?
Absolutely. So they should call our office to register, but once you do that, we'll determine that you're eligible. You should bring your green card, your passports, your social security card, proof of any public benefits that you might be receiving. We also need a list of anywhere that you've lived or worked in the last 5 years, and information about spouses or children that you have.
Yeah, we have about 250 people already registered, and so we want to make sure they reserve the spot at the time they want. So they should call in advance so we can ask them all the screening questions and make sure that they're prepared. We'll take some walk-ins depending on the number of walk-ins and volunteers, but it's important that people know we do this all year. This is what we do all year round, and so people can call us any time, and we will get them into the office or to our next event.
Thank you so much, both ladies, for coming by. Good luck on Saturday, and I hope a lot more people become U.S. citizens.
We do too.
Thank you. Now, once again, for more information on the Project Citizenship campaign and the Citizenship Day they are having at the Reggie Lewis Track Center in Boston on Saturday, September 23rd from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can call them at 617-694-5949 to get a direct link to their website and their different social media pages. You can visit us online at cbsboston.com/centro. And like every week, we want to remind you that you can get more information on today's show and our past shows. You can watch both the English and the Spanish versions of Centro on our website. If you have time, visit us right now. If not, come back later for more of Centro. We also want you to connect with us online. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram. I'm Yadira Nova Salcedo, inviting you to step forward to a better you. See you next time.